All right. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. It's Project Storm, and I'm back with another stream. You already know that I'm about to blow things up, you know? I'm about to blow something up in here. Something's going to be smoking when I'm done with this one, y'all. It might be the PC. It might be the TV. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that 8K looks good as hell. Noticeably different than 4K, believe me. Forget what everybody else is out there trying to tell you. People tried to say that 720p didn't look better, 1080p didn't look too much better than 720. 720 didn't look too much better than 480. 1440p and 4K are close, and that's true. 2K, 4K, that's close. But let me tell y'all, man, getting my hands on this Samsung Q800T, and I know that the 950 TS and all that might be a little bit better than the Q800T, but this Q800T is where it's at right now, y'all. Unbelievable clarity, unbelievable details, ridiculous. Now, can I run Cyberpunk 2077 on my current PC build with the RTX 3080 that I built myself? I don't know. Let's shut the hell up and find out. All right, as you all can see, the patch is out right now. It just came out a day ago, patch 1.23. I don't know what changes it enabled or whatever. I have no idea, but what I do have an idea of is how beautiful the game already was and how well it already ran on PC. Now, I will say this again, there could be hiccups, there could be problems at times. That's why this is a test. You know, this is it's labeled a test for a reason. This stream is going to be brought to you in 4K 60. I have been playing in native 8K 60 and higher FPS depending on the game and the settings. But it's all spectacular, I'll tell you that much. Absolutely sensational. All right, now we're not going to be hitting 200 frames per second, not even close to that. That's just a menu for you right there. All right, let's go to the graphics, see what we can set it at. It's already at 8K. Already at 8K, native 8K. Let's see. We got I feel like the audio is a little bit too loud. Maybe it's not. I don't know if anybody's in the chat, man. We got Mikey Mike in the building, man, with the support. That's my son right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Came to support that. Collins Dynasty saying, yo, what's going on? Hey, Collins or anybody, somebody let me know, is the game audio too loud? I need to know that right now. Can you hear the game audio? Is everything good? But here are my settings right here that I came up with. As I think it's a combination. Let's see, we'll see. Hold up. We have medium. I'm going to be trying different settings or whatever just to let y'all know. So there you go. You can go back and pause that if you want to. Check it out a little bit later. Whatever y'all want to do. Ray tracing is off, but from the rip, we got to turn that on. We're going to push it to the limit. I told y'all I'm trying to blow something up, right? Ray trace lighting, psycho, ultra performance. So we're going to start it out like this right here. I should be able to get like 30 FPS at least with these settings. Let's see what we got here. Colin said it sounds good, man. That's what I like to hear. I'm trying to do the stream before it gets too hot in my room, man. Shout out to the West Coast right now, going through the crazy heat storm, heat wave, whatever you want to call it. Crazy. I'm glad I'm not over there. I hope y'all are staying safe though, man. You know, because 110, 115, 120 plus temps is crazy. Right now, it's only like 80 degrees over here on the East Coast, and I'm hot, you know? So, all right, here we go. 30 FPS like I thought. Now, you're going to see some choppiness at times, y'all. You know, this is extreme circumstances. 8K will tax the hell out of even a 3080 and a 3090, right? But we're going to play around with it. We're going to do this right here. So we got 30 FPS right here. Let's go ray tracing off just for the heck of it for a minute. Let's turn that off. See what happens. All right, we went up to 50 FPS. Let's go outside of this room real quick. All right, we're gonna be looking at everything, y'all, so buckle up.
Huh?
I had to bump her to see if she was gonna notice me, you know what I'm saying? All right. So we're gonna be looking at all like things like these trees right here. You know what I mean? The lighting. So we're gonna play around with ray tracing a whole lot. We're gonna play around with different settings. So hang tight, y'all. Let's go up here. Let's go all high. Fem grain. I'm always gonna turn this stuff off right here because it doesn't make everything look good to me. It looks better with this off. Motion blur off. We'll leave it how it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, ray tracing on this time. Ray trace lighting. Let's put it on psycho, right? Let's put it on psycho. Why not? Ultra performance is the only way we're going to be able to get any kind of frames that make sense. Now, a lot of you console gamers out there are going to say 30 FPS. I can do that. Well, I can do it too at 8K. I've always said I could play at 30 FPS. I could tolerate it a little bit more at 8K than 4K, right? Ron Slusher's in the house. Collins Dynasty said you could put it down a bit, but I think it's fine. I don't think I'm really going to know with the intro background sound. Gotta wait to the game. Okay, cool. So let me know. Yeah, keep me posted because I know the chat is a little bit delayed. Now right there, y'all can see the base. You can see the reflection in the background. That's ray trace reflections and all that stuff. Dope lighting. You know what I mean? All on the ceiling up there. You know, and we're gonna play around. I'm gonna teach you a little bit of what I know. I don't know everything. I'm not an expert at this stuff, right? But I know that when I change these settings, I can see the different visual upgrades or downgrades as I tweak settings, right? Now, around 28 to 30 something frames per second right there. So let's go, let's do this right here. Not gonna go ultra because I'm not trying to crash the game. Let's keep it on high. What can I play with? What can I play with? Let's see. Let's see here. Ray tracing on. When I get to the next part, this room or whatever that I'm gonna go to, you all will see why I'm so amazed. Ray tracing medium. Let's see if that what type of impact that has. Go balanced. And if you all have any settings or whatever, let me know. Throw some setting combinations of settings out there, and I'll try to hit that. You know. But again, we're gonna be having some fun in this one. Now I'm streaming the game. Oh man, 1 FPS 2. Oh wow. Had to kick in for a minute. Hold up. See, again, you're gonna see some crazy stuff. The game might crash, and that's cool. That's cool, right? All right. Remember, this is only a test. I'm just trying to find out what happens when I turn these settings up. Ultra performance is gonna have to always be on in order to hit anything playable. That's what I'm learning right now, right? So let's do that. Same setting. Ultra performance goes back up to the 30s. Let's see. Colin said it looks wild. Man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait, bro. Just wait. Let's put VSync on. Let's see here. What do I want to go with? Let's go back to, you know what? I think I can stay high if I actually, if I turn ray tracing, if I tweak ray tracing just right, I think I can come up with a nice playable FPS, like around the 50s or 60s. So that's what I'm striving for right now while still looking good, right? I still want everything to look good. Let's go ultra. Okay. What else can I turn off? VSync on. We're gonna leave that on for now because I'm not gonna go too high over 60 FPS no matter what I do. Right? Should be using my mouse right here too, y'all. All right. Let's see. Now I want to go to this one particular room. Right up in here. Now this room right here is going to teach you all a lot about ray tracing and how it works, why it's not overrated. Some people think it's overrated, man, but it's really not. Ray tracing is very important because in real life, you see reflections, right? If it rains outside, you go outside, you look in puddles or whatever, you can see your car, trees, birds flying in the sky and those reflections. So why would it not be like that in video games? You know what I mean? Especially for the PCs that can handle it. My PC has an RTX 3080 and it's still kind of like almost damn near entry level in a game like this when it comes to ray tracing and stuff, y'all. But I want you to pay attention to this mural, this wall right here. It's not a mural. It looked like a damn painting. It's so beautiful, right? Look at the strip of lighting in the back, right? That I just showed you all right here, right? We're going to play around with some settings real quick. Look at this light, the way the light is playing on stuff and all that, right? And I know that we're in the 30s or whatever, but look at the detailed light back there, right? Now the ship is doing something funny, but you know, who cares? That's small stuff. But let's do this right here, y'all. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go low for a minute. Let's go all the way to low for the people that's curious to know what low would look like. Okay, we'll turn low. Ray tracing. DLSS. We're gonna keep that on the whole time. Ultra performance. Let's see what this is like as far as FPS goes, right? For so someone who wants to come out and try 8K performance or whatever with this card or a setup similar to mine. I have the 10700K CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and that's about to be like 32 or more. I'm seeing right now. I'm learning, right? Because if you look up top where it says 3080 memory usage or whatever, this card only comes with 10 gigs of RAM or whatever, right? VRAM. And I can easily push 9 in the high 9s, or I can make the game crash if I go ultra settings and turn DLSS off. The game will flat out crash, right? Flatline. So just thinking about that, right? With that being said, you kind of get an idea of why they put 12 gigs of VRAM in the 3080 Ti. Also, why the big dog 3090, shout out to 6-4, man. 6-4, I don't know if he's checking this out, but the 3090, he has a 3090 and they put 24 gigs of VRAM, and that makes all the sense in the world, y'all. Not for just like editing and video production or whatever you could do with a beast like that, but it makes sense so that you can maintain a smooth experience when you're cranking the settings all the way up, you know? So I wanted to throw that out there because I learned that just playing around with all this stuff. But check this out, man. Like, low settings still looks good as hell to me. I mean, absolutely look at this lighting. Absolutely mind-blowing, y'all. Mind-blowing lighting, right? Now, to let you know what real ray tracing really looks like, this is how you know it's not screen space reflections and all that stuff. Now, you see that light over there, that strip of light that I just showed you right there? Look at the reflection now. It's not as smooth, it's not as refined, but it's there in a realistic location, right? As I move around the room, still there, right? Whereas screen space reflections, it would disappear. If I look down at the ground, it would disappear, right? But check that out. Now, let's turn it back up. Here we go. All right, and like always, I don't want this to be a super long video, y'all. I'm just messing around with the settings right now because I'm going to be making so many of these. It's not going to be funny, right? So let's go ray tracing. And that was ray tracing was off. So that was, damn. So was it off the whole time, y'all? And I still got a reflection. That's why it looked like it did. Damn, I thought I had it on. The reflection was there. So it was that screen space? Was that screen space? And that screen space reflections quality was off. So I don't know what was going on right there. That was a little bit of trickery, but let's see what it looks like now with ray tracing on. Damn, fooled me. All right, so we'll keep it on Psycho. We're gonna turn everything up to high. But before that, let's see what it looks like now. Look at the detail of that light, that reflection, I mean. Hold on. Hold up one sec. Look at that reflection in the window now. Right? Look how detailed it is before I even turn up to the extreme. Now, let's turn it up. Let's go to high. Ultra, can I do ultra without crashing the game? Can I do ultra at all? We're about to find out, y'all. We're about to find out. Ray tracing on. Ray trace lighting on Psycho. Gotta have the DLSS. Here we go. Okay, 9, 12, 15. Can I get up to 20 frames per second? Man, but look at the detail though that it created, y'all. Of course it's gonna be a slideshow. But the detail, the glass looks like glass. The reflections, man, like you can see the actual ceiling and all that stuff in the reflection if you look carefully. That's crazy, right? This is why there's room in the future for these cars to improve and the technologies to get better, right? But that's under pretty much extreme circumstances right there, right? So let's do this. Let's turn it down some. Hold on. Motion blur, need that off all the time. Let's go medium. We haven't seen medium yet, have we? Let's go medium. Damn, let me just use the damn mouse, man. How about that? Okay, here we go. Ray tracing still off, right? There's so many settings, man. So many settings. Damn. Turn that on. Hey, when things are set at 8K, it just moves so slow. You know what I mean? I might have to adjust the mouse pointer and all that stuff, y'all. It moves so slow. Hold up. See, it's faster to use the D-pad, really. Let's go Ultra instead of Psycho. Let's just see what it looks like, what it performs like. Okay, so 36 FPS. Let's move around. Let's run a little bit. Check out how beautiful that light is. Look at the detail though, y'all. And then I'm gonna get into this craft in a minute, right? All right, so that's that. But let's run outside. Let's just dash real quick. All right, I want to show y'all something else, right? The lighting right here on the floor. If only you could see the TV upscaling this light on this carpet, the way it's like scattering and all that stuff, man, it's just ridiculous, right? All right, the lights up here on the ceiling, near the ceiling. Let's see something. Let's go back to high. Okay. All right, let's check this out. I wish they would just turn everything on when I just turn all the ray tracing settings on, you know. All right, here we go. So the lighting gets more refined. There's more detail in the lights. So what are the fluorescent lights? It's crazy. 29 FPS. Right? The red lights on the floor right here, they would completely disappear with ray tracing off, y'all. Hold on, let's do that. Turn ray tracing. This is why it's so important to bring in that realism that we need in these games. Look at that without ray tracing. It's not even close. It's crazy. It's like taking an element of realism completely out of the game experience, y'all. That's what it's like. And this is why I'm so like hell bent on ray tracing, getting more refined and all that stuff, man. I just want it all. Definitely need it on for all the people out there like ray tracing doesn't make a difference. It's not necessary. It's a gimmick. Yeah, right. Yeah, right is what I'll say. Okay. So now we're going to go back to that aircraft or whatever, take off. Because I've never played, like, this is the furthest I've gotten on the game. I haven't really seen what happens when I get in that ride or whatever. So we're going to do that. But before we do, let's just put it on. Let's keep it on. Let's put it on low. Let's put everything on low just so we can see what it looks like. And then we're out. Okay. So it automatically skips underneath where I wanted to go. All right, so here we go. This is the type of FPS I like to see. All right. No, it's not. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I have something? What do I have up too damn high, man? What did I do to get to 60 FPS early? I forgot that quick, y'all. Ray tracing, I turned it off, right? Now we're going to leave it on, though. We're going to leave it on. Psycho, I could go down a little bit, but I want to keep it on Psycho. All right, so let's go. Look how beautiful that is, though. All right, here it is. Now, I've already told y'all I'm not going to be playing too much of the game, you know, but I do want to get in this ride, and I hope we actually go somewhere.
Provide your destination.
Lizzie's Bar.
Destination, Lizzie's Bar.
Noted. En route.
Gotta have a drink. Look at the glass. Look at the reflections in the damn glass, y'all. Have you ever seen it before in gaming? I mean, have you ever seen it before in gaming?
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization.
All right, let's go back to low real quick, and then I'm gonna let this whole thing play out on low settings with ray tracing. All right. Keep it at Psycho.
System. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical
Still in the 30s. Look how taxing this game is, man. And people are like, people are wondering what took so long to make a game like this, and you're seeing it. Like, this is one of the games that's truly pushing the boundaries, I think, in my opinion, as far as like that next gen experience. So as the future graphics cards and all that other technology, AI, machine learning, all that stuff advances, man, you're gonna start seeing those cards take better advantage of this to the point where it's like 120, 144 frames per second with all that stuff on. And that is when gaming would have reached its pinnacle. Now, there's always going to be room for gaming to evolve and improve. Like, if you look outside, look in your house right now, wherever you are, if you just look around, it's going to take a long time for gaming to hit what you're seeing right now around you, right? So there's always going to be room to grow. But man, this is crazy. Hold up. Let's see. V-Sync. We could turn that off for a second. See if it gives us any extra FPS. Probably won't.
The council members were all wearing biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have,
but man, that looks good.
Comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light.
You see what I'm saying? Like this right here, low settings, y'all. 8K, low settings.
Hello,
ridiculous.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat dropped.
And now your mama knows, says my man Storm. What's going on, man? What's good with you, man? What's good with you? I'm out here trying to push things to the limit,
Things
blow
are
something
dandy.
up.
Everything is.
Just think back to our last.
Let's go ahead. I said I was gonna do it, right? Let's push it to the limit. I don't know if I can hit ultra. Let's see. And for all you Stadia lovers, man, like myself, I do love some Stadia, and I could always pop the game on real quick for you guys. But man, look, for all the people that love cloud gaming, I think this is a good reason why. This is why we need the cloud. Eventually, we need that kind of technology, that cloud native experience in the future. It's not going to kill hardware, consoles, and all that stuff, y'all. It's not going to kill all PCs and the graphics card that we all love. But man, would I not have to worry about, imagine just popping in the game and it's set to the highest resolution possible, right? You don't have to worry about cycling through anything, building a PC, maintaining a PC or anything like that, right? Imagine you get an experience that looks like this, but runs at 120 to 144, 165, 360 FPS and all that, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? And they could do that. They could do that in the cloud, and then they could say, hey, $10 a month, $15 a month, y'all. If you want this experience, come on over. That's what I'm waiting for. It's going to happen. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's going to happen, right? But man, did I go? I said ultra settings. Hold on. Did I go? Yeah, I went ultra. All right. We're gonna go down and we're gonna turn on DLSS, and we're gonna shut it down in a little while, y'all. Like I said, it's not gonna be too long. And I do have other videos in 8K already on deck, ready to go. Here we go, though.
The neuromotor relaxation exercises
Man.
3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Some people don't care about
Sure,
graphics,
okay.
man. They just
See you
don't
later.
care. They don't care. They could care less. I care. I care about graphics, right? Now, of course, I can tweak everything to where I can get a 60 FPS or higher experience. Like if I go to 4K, and I'll show you a glimpse of 4K while I'm on this stream as well, for all of you who are wondering, because I know what people are thinking. Like, how does it run at 4K though, Storm? All right. If y'all can see the detail on my screen, for all you people who are thinking, if you ever think about getting an 8K display, or if it drops down to a price and you want to just do it, I say go for it.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
It's ridiculous.
Initiating landing sequence.
And now your
based on
mama knows said,
parameters.
you know me, I'm always trying to push things to the limit and try not to get blown up because people are mad at me. Now I hear you, man. Hey, you are doing you. That's all that I can say, man. That's all I can say do is you. You know, I do me. It is what it is. If people, you know, if they don't understand, if they don't get the humor, if they don't get the sarcasm and all that stuff, or they don't get the truth, then that's on them, man. That's the way I feel about it. We just got to keep it real. It's better than pretending, right?
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit?
All right. Hold on. Let's go. Because as y'all can see, even with a PC like this, 8K is going to tax it. You know what I'm saying? 3090, it's going to tax that as well. Just not as hard as the 3080 because it has more VRAM. But let's go down to 4K, y'all. We're going to go down to 4K. Now, you of course, you're going to see the overlay and everything get bigger because I switched resolutions. But that's another reason, you know, that's another way you could tell that it actually went to 4K, right? VSync off. Let's see what we get here. Graphics, ultra. Motion blur off. Got to make sure that ray tracing and stuff is on ray tracing. Let's turn that on. It's a lot of damn settings to tweak every time I want to show y'all something, man. Psycho, let's put it on Psycho. Why not? Here it is. Let's let this whole scene play out.
Could have fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
Man,
What?
even
Who
at
the
this,
fuck are
at
you to say that to
4K,
me?
look how taxing
Our
the
socket
game is.
counter
But it's at,
info.
you can see 60
Done
FPS though. That should make you happy. Look at that. Man, but on this TV it's being upscaled to 8K. I have to keep remembering that, y'all.
Fucking do whatever.
You just don't understand how the image just pops off the screen. My gosh. Yo. Man, y'all. Man. Now, this is 4K. Check out that ray trace. Look at the ray trace reflection right there. If I look down, if that screen space reflections, it disappears when you look down. That's real, true ray tracing. Oh, I made it.
Front door like everyone else.
I made it here. Okay, I forgot I'm playing another story. That's why it takes you a different route to get to the same damn place.
Listen, I'm in a hurry, and you're wasting my time.
Gonna keep an eye on you.
All right, man, that looks impressive. Back to 8K though. All right, now I'm gonna go back to 8K low one more time. And then I just, for the hell of it, I might boot up Stadia, y'all. I might boot up the Stadia version of the game and then see if it still blows me away. I might do that and then I'll shut things down. Y'all know how I do. All right. Low settings. Ray tracing on. Let's go ray tracing medium, just to throw in a combination for the people who are like, what if you put it on medium?
Yeah.
Welcome to Lucy.
Hold on, something's not right. Wait a minute. Why is the FPS so low, y'all? Hold up. Something's not right at all. Did I actually put it on low? Hold up. It's on low. Ray tracing's on medium. But what the hell? That was weird. I guess it has to adjust, like the texture streaming or whatever. It has to adjust, I'm assuming. Because as you all can see, that's straight low. Let's give it a second to kick in. All right, 36. Man, 38. This is actually just a taxing location, that's all. For 8K. Man. But the detail, the trade-off is the detail though. That's for anybody that's thinking 8K, the details is what's gonna blow your mind. And I'm sitting like 7-8 feet away from the screen right now. All right, so we're gonna shut it down real quick. 8K low. I showed you 8K medium, 8K high, 8K ultra. Let's go over to Stadia real quick for all of the people that's hanging around who would like to see Stadia. We're gonna go ahead and end this real quick. All right. Go ahead and open up the way that I like to. We got the Stadia.com right there. That's all you need to do. Now look, here's the cool part. I was just on my PC running the game natively, right? I can come over Stadia, come over here in a blink of an eye, find Cyberpunk. I can go up here and search it if I want to, you know what I'm saying? There it is, right? Boom. Now, all I need to do is just boot the game up. All right. Now, this is going to be running on low, not low, but in performance mode, which is, they're saying it's 1080p, you know what I'm saying? Upscaled or whatever the case is, but I just want to see what it looks and feels like on this TV for one. And in comparison to the game that you all just saw with ray tracing and all that stuff on this PC. This is what I love to do, y'all. See, when you have your own channel, you get to do what the hell you want to do, right, Anthony? You get to do what you want to do. Of course, you want your viewers to enjoy it, but I think y'all can appreciate this. Now, let's let it kick in. Let's let that 4K kick in. I want to make sure the 4K kicks in because, man, right now, hold on. See, and for all the people who are like, yo, why don't you ever put it up against the, this is not 4K. I knew it. Look, we got to wait for that to turn excellent. So what you're seeing is a bad connection right now on my end. There it is. When you see this right here, that's when you know everything is good. See, I can tell just from looking at the PC version. Now that looks a lot better than when it was first starting, right? Let's go. Okay, it says the stream's current bit rate. Yeah, my internet's tripping right now because the stream, I got a warning on my on the live stream too. So if anything crashes, y'all, it is what it is. But I can tell you right now, Stadia is less taxing on. Now that's weird as hell though. Think about it. Stadia is not even taxing the PC at all because everything's being streamed. I can already tell you like the black levels and all that stuff coming from PC to this, the black levels, they are washed out, right? But we knew that was gonna happen. Hold on, let me turn this music down because I feel like I gotta yell over it. We knew that was gonna happen. This is being streamed in the cloud. But what's gonna be impressive to a lot of people, especially those who are consider themselves casual gamers or whatever. All right, high frame rate right there. You don't get all the good settings, the ray tracing, all that stuff yet. Not yet. But imagine a day when ray tracing and all that stuff is enabled for Stadia, y'all.
So then, did y'all hear
Or
about that
GeForce Now,
Kawasaki
or
aircraft
any other
carrier
cloud
back
service
in
that you
1980
like, right?
called Kujira,
Imagine
or
that.
the whale.
But what I want y'all to see, let's take a look at the graphics first, and if it's playable, you know what I mean? If it's playable, we just showed you the best of the best out there, the PC. Now here's Stadia at low, not low setting. Damn it, I'm thinking about my native PC already, y'all. Now here's Stadia. All right, this is what the average gamer is gonna pick up. You know what I mean? They could do this on their phone, any kind of device that they choose to, right? Of course it's not gonna look like that, my $2,000 PC, you know what I mean? Of course it's not gonna look like that, not with all the bells and whistles turned on. But my question is, could someone who doesn't care about that stuff enjoy this game? Look, check it out. Could they enjoy this with all the visuals, like the lighting that you see here and all that stuff? Could they enjoy this? Look at the reflections. I mean, you're still getting a nice little bit of graphical trickery and all that stuff. Details are there. You feel me? Frame rate is there. You know what I mean? And remember, this is the 1080p setting. Of course, it's being upscaled to 8K on my TV. Or actually, it's being upscaled to 4K. Or whatever the hell it's being upscaled to. But there's some impressive lighting going on here. Check that out. Look at the fire, y'all. Reflecting on the wall and stuff. The shadow of the dude. So look at that. Look. Real-time shadow. Some good stuff going on, right? Man.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe.
All right. So that's all. I just wanted to give y'all a little dose of the game on Stadia. That's all. I just had to do it because, man, this is why I can play on for all the people that had the question. Storm, how can you do it, man? How can you play on your 3080 or on your PC with the 3080 and then go back to Stadia? Well, it's easy. I mean, I don't have to worry about the patches and the updates and everything like that. When they come, they come. They just drop, and I keep on just playing the games and stuff, man. There's so many other reasons, like being convenience of it alone is ridiculous, right? I had to delete like 8 games because I ran out of space. I could buy another hard drive, a 4 terabyte hard drive, but we're talking about without spending all that extra money. It's crazy, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So I'll leave it right here. And I'm gonna shut it down, but I appreciate y'all for rocking through. And now your mama knows, so no one can, he said, no one can tell me what I can or can't say or do on my own channel. Listen, you might hear me messing around with I do the same thing. I mess around with the bots too. I mess around with them, bro. You know, especially the bots, because the bots give it to me the hardest. Like they are the ones that's more vocal about Stadia and all that stuff, or PC gaming or whatever I do, right? So that's why. But man, I love all this stuff, you know, just like you. So I get where you're coming from. Said, here's the thing. All right, Storm. If someone never experienced what you experienced, they won't know any better. All right, they won't know any better. So they can definitely enjoy the game the way it is on Stadia. Good video, brother. Man, I appreciate it, man. As y'all see, Luna right here. Bang. Front and center. As you see, GeForce Now right here. Bang. Front and center. Of course, we got Stadia, but right here, y'all, PS Now. Front and center, right? This is how I do it. What else? Of course, Stadia right here. That's all cloud right there. Bang, 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 bang. Cloud gaming, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I do it in the PC space as well, man, as well as Xbox Series X and all that, y'all. That's what it's about. Game the way you want to game. But 3 things I need y'all to do before I get up out of here, because there will be more of these 8K videos. So if you stumble across it, sub, hit that like button. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Hit that dislike if you want to. But here's the thing. Just know that you're going to see a whole lot of 8K videos in the near future. A whole lot of them. But until the next one, y'all, keep it safe, keep it gaming, keep it positive. Your boy is out of here. Or do what the hell you want to do, because you're grown and you're a gamer. Or you're a teenager and you're a gamer. Or if you're a kid and you're a gamer, do what the hell you want to do. I'm out, y'all. But 8K is the real deal, though. Straight up.